Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here, and welcome to another album review. Now this is a one-off album review, and it's part of the Elton John story, which we start today. The way we're going to do it, we're going to go through each of the decades, because he's released, as you know, lots of albums. And then we're going to look at his soundtracks, because apart from writing some great albums, he's wrote many a good score to a film, a plays, and all that sort of thing. So we're going to start where it all started, his first album in 1969. So, he was born in 1947 as Reginald Kenneth White, but we know him and love him as Sir Elton John, or if you want his full name now, he's Sir Elton Hercules John CHCBE. He's just finished his last tour with that great, and he played that great set at Glastonbury. This is one of the reasons we're doing Elton John now, to celebrate his great music. I love Elton John, though there's one particular part of his career that I love, and we'll get to that. But he was known for also of collaborating with Bernie Taupin, who wrote many a great song with him, and he's one of the most successful artists of all time, having sold over 300 million records worldwide. You can't say he's had such an lasting impact. Okay, he can be a bit of a diva at times, but it doesn't bother me, because he is a legend. You know, I've been, Elton John's been part of my music thing. He's a great showman. He's a great live. He played in Northampton. I think it was at the County Grand a few years. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't work. I was doing something else that night. I think it was a birthday of a friend, but they lived close enough to where he was playing, so, and the wind was in the right direction, so we didn't have any music on. We just sat and listened to the Elton John gig in her garden. So I've heard it live, and it sounded a fantastic show. Anyway, let's start this journey. So part one is just one album, his debut album that he released on the 6th of June 1969, and it wasn't released in the United States until 1975 with a different cover. So there's the different cover, and Empty Sky had playing on here. Elton John, who did the vocals, piano, organ and harpsichord. Caleb Quayle was guitars and congas. Tony Murray was the bass. Drums on here were done by Roger Pope, and Nigel Olsson drummed on Lady What's Tomorrow. Don Frey was saxophone and flute. Graham Vickery was harmonica. So let's have a look at this album. First track is the title track, Empty Sky. It happens to be one of my favourite songs by Elton John ever. It's very, very proggy, very psychedelic as well, so you got this mixture of psychedelia and prog. It's just a great song to start off. Very, very good track. Then we get Val-Hala. Now this, it's got some lovely harmonica on it, and of course it's piano, harmonica, Elton John. You're not going to go far wrong. I love that track as well. Western Ford Gateway, very solid song. I love the organ arrangement on this, but you just know what a good track it is. Hymn 2000. Now this is very Jethro Tull. Before Jethro Tull, it's got flute. It's just great. Just a great sort of folky rock song from Elton. Really like that track. Then we get Lady What's Tomorrow, very progressive, some lovely piano playing here from Elton. Absolutely killer track. Sales, it's got a great guitar solo on this, lots of atmosphere, got some electric pianos, a bit funky. It's quite good. The Scaffold, one of the weakest songs on here. I've never been keen on this one. It's probably a little bit of experimental stuff, but not the best. Then we get Skyline Pigeon, one of the most popular songs in the album. It's my second favourite track on the album. I love this track. It's short, quirky, very, very good. Then we get Gulliver, Hey Jude. Yeah, it's okay. It's a bit of a reprise of all the other songs. I didn't see the point in that, but there you go. Okay, what a great debut album. I love this album. I do play it a lot. And from here you could see the potential of what Elton did for the rest of his career. Some strong songs on here. Anyway, you start off with an epic Empty Sky, which is just absolutely brilliant. Skyline Pigeon's great. Lady What's Tomorrow and Him 2000 are the standout tracks on this album. I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 8 out of 10 because it's just an incredible debut album that people forget about, which is a shame. Okay, next week will be a part 2 where we look at his very busy period of the 1970s. That's all for today. I'm going out tomorrow, and I'm not going to say too much, but I'm hopefully going to have some clips of my day out. I'm not going to tell you much, but look out in the next couple of weeks for a little extra show. So it's bank holiday weekend, but I'll be here on Monday, so don't worry. Well, guess what? We start off with Elton John's 1970s. So we got part 2 on Monday for the 1970s albums, and also it's the last of the reggae classics we've been doing, and we couldn't do a reggae spot without mentioning Bob Marley, and I've chosen one of his greatest albums, Catch a Fire. So that's all coming on Monday. Have a great weekend. Here in the UK we've got a bank holiday, so we've got an extra day. Enjoy yourselves in this late flurry of summer, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye for now.